Thank you so much. You are still with us at the audio story listening party. We are at the British Council of Uganda. And yes, we have been able to see, we have witnessed all the amazing works of our emerging artists. And we are absolutely, I am personally amazed. Like, we have so many young, talented people out here in Uganda. And once again, we want to appreciate Tebere Arts Foundation because a lot of what we're seeing today is because of what they have done. And today, at this moment, I still have someone that is really, really special in this Tebere Arts Foundation work project. All the coordination you see, he has also played a very, very vital role. And today, he's going to be sharing more on what to expect from the very Arts Foundation and all the other aspects of the arts and cultural sector. So with me right now, I have the very own Agaba Joel Gabriel, and he's the KITF coordinator for the very Arts Foundation. Yes, Agaba. I don't know, Agaba Joel.
Agaba.
Agaba.
Yeah.
Agaba, English name. So Agaba, thank you so much for being with us today and for taking this time.
Thank you too.
We know that you are the KITF coordinator at Tebere Arts Foundation, and now we would just want, for someone who is watching this for the first time, has never heard about KITF, what would you tell them? What is KITF? When we hear KITF, what should we expect?
Thank you very much, Penelope. KITF is actually an acronym for the Kampala International Theatre Festival. And this year we are making 11 years of existence. It has been in existence since 2014. And it's a 5-day festival that brings together theatre makers from around the world, from Uganda, to showcase and exchange talent. Yeah.
Amazing. It's just there. It's building the theater industry. It's, that is beautiful. For those who have not known, I'm sure that now whenever you come across KITF, you know exactly what it is about. Now, when we continue to look into that, you have worked closely with a lot of emerging artists. You're just bringing their work onto these platforms, seeing their talents. I'm sure you have witnessed, you have come across, you yourself may even be an artist. What does this particular event, this audio story listening party, what does it mean? Or how does it contribute to the vision of KITF?
Okay.
What is the connection, if I may ask?
Yeah, thank you very much. The stories that we have been listening to today were created during some of them were created during last year's KITF, and some of them are coming from the Kenyan International Theatre Festival. So the KITF brings together these artists, and we always make sure that we give them platform. The organization that organizes and curates KITF is Tebere Arts Foundation. It has a program called the Emerging Artists Intensive Lab. So in this program, we have a number of young people, young artists, emerging artists who are equipped with different skills. So during November time, when the festival is almost there, they're given a chance to be mentored by experts in audio dramas, and then to write their own stories, to direct them, to act in them, and produce them. Yeah.
So that is the connection.
The connection. KITF is also under Terror Arts Foundation.
Okay.
So KITF just gives a platform to these stories to be heard and to also share them with other festivals around the region. For example, the Kenya International Theatre Festival.
All right, all right. And we thank you so much for that work. For those who we have actually thought for some time, I think I should speak for myself, we thought that the Kenyan in these platforms, sorry, the film platforms are majorly in the other parts of East Africa, especially Kenya. But now we know that they are around us. And so those who are seated at home, so interested in the film, make sure you attend events of such nature, like the Kampala KITF.
Yes, please.
So ideally, you've seen the sector grow, you've seen these artists do what they're doing. What would you describe as your ideal state in which our arts and culture sector has been thriving? If I asked you, when would you look at Uganda's creative talents, the emerging artists, and also the different sponsors, when do you think, or when will you, what kind of image would you expect for you to be able to say that confidently, finally, Uganda's arts and culture sector has finally thrived. We're finally benefiting. We're finally utilizing the talents that we have around us. We're finally making the money. What would be those aspects that you would look out for? And how, and do you think we're anywhere near that?
I think the fact that we are having this event today means a lot because as artists, we rarely get the opportunity to showcase our work. We rarely get the chances to share our work with people because, first of all, it's very expensive to do. And we also face with challenges about censorship with ourselves that sometimes we feel like our work is not ready, our work is not good enough. So such platforms give us that. And in regard to the future, how I see the creative industry and where I would like to see it is where someone can wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to do art, and that's a profession, and they get sensible money for what they are doing. And I also think it would also come down to the policies around that some of our works are really, sometimes people say they're not the, like, what's the best word? Mm, like politically correct, in especially in the sense of the leaders who are around us. So most of them will just say we don't need that work. So if
we're not getting the support that
we are not getting the support,
would really need.
yeah, and even with our families and our communities,
Yes,
artists are
yes.
seen as people who are gambling almost because
Definitely.
the things are in your head and you have to execute them, but they are not yet there. But you're promising your parents, I do art.
Yes.
Yeah, and sometimes they just wish, they just have to wait for you to blow up and then know that this actually makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I'll, in the future, that kind of art scene that I would love to see is where, first of all, we are respected, where we can earn from our work, where we have rights, where we have different opportunities, just like any other profession.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I'm assuming that these kinds of platforms are polishing
Yeah.
the right artist to set that example. And yeah, I think that's something that many artists are also praying and hoping for. Yeah, so I would have asked you about the challenges that you face, but I feel like we've already pointed
Yeah.
them out. So right now, I would just like to conclude with one question. I would just like to find out from you, KITF is on just round the corner, like we're,
Yeah.
I think a month or two away.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about KITF. I want to attend it. These 4 5 days, what can we expect? Tell us about what those 5 or 4 days are all about. And even if I'm not an artist myself,
Yeah.
is it necessary for me to attend the KITF?
Okay. Thank you. So this year, the KITF is the Kampala International Theatre Festival is happening from the 20th to the 24th of November. Among the activities we have workshops, we have full productions, theatre productions, we have dance, we have music, we have parties, we have conversations, we have exchange. People are just going to, yeah. And this year we're going to be in two venues, that is the National Theatre and that's the Kamocha Tresa Life Center.
Would it be worth attending for someone who is not an artist? Because someone might say, that's just for the artists. But I mean, not everyone who attends a live presentation of a live band is an artist. I may not know how to sing, but I appreciate. So, what would it benefit me who is not an artist?
Um, I believe everyone deserves some art in their life.
Perfect. Yeah.
Because it's not just even about the beauty. Art talks about the things that we may never say with our mouths, but we can see, we can experience, we can hear. And the theatre festival we are coordinating brings together performances from around the world. So it's going to give the audience members a diverse perspective, not just limited to Ugandan theatre. We have performances coming from Germany, from South Africa, from Namibia, from Zimbabwe, from Kenya. Yeah, quite a number of them. So we can't wait to see you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And we also can't wait to see you there. First and foremost, Agaba, thank you so much for giving us your time. Thank you for the amazing work you're doing as Tevere Arts Foundation and also under the KITF. And we do hope that this is not the end. You will be working on so many other innovations, so many other groups. And young emerging artists, please, 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 we have been saying this, we keep saying this, take advantage of these opportunities. Network. Some of you just need a trigger to explode because you have so much talented I mean, so there's so much talent, but it's not going to find you when you're seated
Yeah.
at home. So we're building it. We're here. We're a team of artists with the same vision, and we just invite you to come and occupy these spaces. Otherwise, it has been a pleasure. We continue with the rest of our event, and thank you so much. We'll be back.